I'm addicted, and I have no problem saying that I am addicted. But when you live in a camper or you camp a lot like I do, I'm not going to run out every day to get one of these. So I make my own. So I have my fresh coffee beans, and these are French vanilla flavored coffee beans. I have my frother cup, my coffee grinder, my French press, and my frother is my cold brewed beans. Now, what you want to do to make cold brew, you want to take your beans and you want to crush them very coarsely, very coarse. And then you're going to place them in is my French press. I put them in the French press and I leave the plunger out. I leave the plunger out and I just put them in my French press, and I use about 2 bottles of room temperature water. Sometimes it may be about a bottle and a half of 16 ounces of water. So maybe about 28 ounces of water. And I sit this in my refrigerator overnight. Or I pour the coffee off of the beans because you don't want them to sit in with the beans. So I transfer it to my measuring cup because that's what I have right now. Now, how I assemble it is I have an ice maker, so I just keep ice in a baggie. A little bit of my caramel, and I pour it in a glass. And I don't want a whole lot of caramel to start with, so I just pour it in my glass like that. Then I'm going to take my ice, I'm going to add my ice. I'm going to take my coffee, okay. Now this is my caramel macchiato. This is what I'm going to add, and I don't add that much. Now this whole bottle from Costco was add some caramel macchiato, okay. I like to really taste my coffee in mine, okay. And then I'm going to take my half and half. Add some to my frothing cup. And I am going to froth away. It has doubled in size. See? Don't do that, because I do that all the time. And then I'm going to add it to my cup. Woo, 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 woo. I will top it with a little, just a little bit more of caramel. You don't have to, but I do. And there I have my very own caramel macchiato. Who says you can't have homemade caramel macchiato? Oh my God, that's so good. That is so good. So if you're in the camper and you want to make it yourself, it's not very hard and it doesn't take up much space. As I said before, it doesn't take up much space because this is what you will need. And if you don't want to keep your coffee beans in a mason jar, you can easily put these in a gallon baggie to make it flat in your cabinet. These 3 things literally fit in my small cabinet over top of my sink. And the creamer in half and half, that goes in the refrigerator anyway. And the caramel that I use stays in the pantry. Go ahead. Make your own coffee drinks at home or in your RV.